So, good day to everyone. Since we can't go out to other establishments or to other group of people to have our lecture regarding cancer, we will do it online. Okay po ba yun? Okay. So, we're going to have it online discussion through, like what we call it, webinar on the other terms. So, while I'm having my discussion, you need to follow me and everything is on my slides. So, just read and I will going to further explain what I am placed in my slides. Medyo mahirap-hirap po kasi yung setup natin ngayon. So, kinakailangan natin mag-online discussion na lang since hindi naman tayo makakalabas because of the quarantine and the group of people also that we are going to have our discussion, they will also have it online so that everything will be okay. Hindi na kailangan mag-report pa or mag-discuss in the on ground or in a personal. So, bear with me in a short time only. I think it will not reach 1 hour or 30 minutes. So, kindly be with me and please try to understand and participate to what I am saying. Thank you so much. So, my discussion for today is all about cancer. What are the things that we need to know regarding cancer? For example, the etiology or the related factors, the causes of cancer, and also the types of cancer, the risk factors, the pathophysiology of cancer, and also are the management, treatment, and prevention. So, what are they? Good morning, everyone. I'm Adonai D. Calpo from BSN-III IMOGENE King. So I'm here to discuss about the pathophysiology of cancer disease. So we have here today regarding the Introductory to Cancer. So let's go to our first slide. So what do we know or what we want to know about cancer? So let me read the definition of cancer. Cancer is an umbrella term for a large group of diseases caused when abnormal cells divide rapidly and spread to other tissue and organs. Cancer is the leading causes of death in the world. So cancer is the leading cause of death in the world. Let me emphasize that phrase. Medyo mahirap-hirap kasi pag sabihin na natin cancer, oh my God, cancer na yan. So, parang when the patient knows regarding about his or her condition, parang isang time or isang oras lang, magbabago na lahat yung sitwasyon niya sa buhay kasi cancer na yon eh. So, to give more definition of cancer, cancer is can be a tumor that grows in the organs of the body. It can be also benign or malignant, and it tries to destroy fatty or the tissues or the other fibers inside the body, and it can cause cancer or fetal death to each and every one of us. So, next, what about cancer growth and metastasis? So, let me read my slides. In a healthy body, the trillions of cells it is made of grow and divide. As the body needs them to function daily, healthy cells have a specific life cycles, reproducing and dying off in a way that is determined by the type of the cell. So, meaning a new cells take place of old damaged cells as they die. Cancer disrupts this process and leads to abnormal growth in cell. It caused by changes in mutation. So that is the cancer growth and metastasis. It means that when the cells died, new cells will take over from that died cells and or damaged cells as they die. Then that cancer disrupts this process and leads to abnormal growth of cells. And then, some cancer cells can also migrate into the bloodstreams or lymphatic system to distant areas of the body. Cancers that have metastasized are considered more advanced than those that have not. So, therefore, metastatic cancer tends to be harder to fight than benign cancer, and that metastatic cancer is more fatal. So because why do we say so? And metastatic cancer, it is also, or it was already metastasized, meaning that it enters in the bloodstream and it transfers to different organs of the body and destroys the tissues, the cells, and we can never control the growth of the cells when the cancer once metastasized and transfer to the bloodstream and enters to the different organs of the body. And then we're going to take a look for the risk factors. So what are the risk factors of cancer? The first one is exposure to cancer-causing chemicals called carcinogen. So once that we are exposed to carcinogens or other um, chemicals that can cause cancer, we are a risk factor. And what also the exposure to radiation. So when we always use our technologies such as our mobile phones, our laptops, and other forms that we can get radiations. So we are risk to have a cancer. So unprotected exposure to suns. Once we go out or we went outside without with not protected with any clothing or sunblock, or we go to the beach but we are not protected with those, there's a possibility that we can get a cancer, especially when our skin is so very sensitive. HPV, or the human papillovirus. So smoking, we also have smoking, but this smoking can be or can cause lung cancer. When we smoke, we have the what we call the primary and the secondary smokers. So smoking is a lifestyle that can cause cancer. The last one is the lifestyle choices. Our diet, for example, or we have no exercise, regular exercise, we tend to eat a lot, pero hindi naman agad-agad na digest. So, for example, also the food that we are taking in, that there are foods also that can cause cancers. The processed meat, the frozen, yung mga kinakain nating hot dogs, na punong-puno ng preservatives. So, those are the factors that can cause cancer. What we are dealing with cancer is simply we are having cells in our body. Now the cells in our body are dividing and growing all the time. So they are growing, and after some time they divide and produce new cells. This is quite normal. This growth and division is tightly regulated in different stages, and also they are having different hormones, and these hormones regulating the growth, and these growth are called the growth hormones. Now, this growth and division of cell, when it is triggered in high bursted, then a cell will never stop dividing. It will start dividing and dividing and dividing throughout the time to produce an immortal line of cell. It will make a bile of cells into a particular region, and this is called tumor. If this tumor become progressively invasive, that means this tumor become rapidly transferable to one place into another place inside our body, and it will become cancer. Because it is gaining some of the important qualities, and these qualities are better for them, but it is worse for us. And that's all regarding the pathophysiology of cancer. Thank you so much for listening.